Hi guys, and welcome back to this amazing channel. So today we are taking you to Gaddafi Mosque, the biggest mosque in Eastern Central Africa, the third biggest mosque in Africa. And guys, it is located at the heart of Kampala city. By the way, all roads leads to Gaddafi Mosque.
National Mosque. My name is Musa and I'm going to be your guide for today. This is the Ugandan National Mosque. The construction of this mosque began in 1972. Were you all born in 1972?
No,
I think no one.
They had not even discussed about it.
Yeah. So in 1972, that's when the construction of this mosque began by the third president of Uganda. He was called Idi Amin Dada. And I'm pretty sure you know something about Idi Amin Dada. The Kenyans had something about him. So Idi Amin Dada was a Muslim, and after saying that we the Muslims in Uganda had no national mosque, yet the Christians had beautiful churches, and in Mirembe Cathedral and Lubaga Cathedral. So he said, I have to do something for the Muslim people in Uganda. And that's why he generously donated all this land to the Muslim community, and then the construction of the mosque started in the same year. However, during the construction in 1979, Idi Amin Dada was overthrown from power and he sought asylum in Saudi Arabia. So the construction of the mosque came to a standstill for 29 years. And later in 2001, the former president of Libya, Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, you all know him?
Yes.
Yeah. Gaddafi visited Uganda in 2001 to attend the inauguration ceremony of the president of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. He was swearing in Kololo. That's what the ceremony was. And then during that time, the Muslim leader in Uganda, His Eminence, Sheikh Ramadan Mubaje, he approached Gaddafi and requested him to consider completing the mosque which was being constructed by Idi Amin Dada. Being that Gaddafi was a Muslim and he was a rich man, he accepted the request from the Muslims in Uganda. He said, okay, I'll do it for you and my Muslim people. So he pledged. And later in 2002, that's when the construction started, the official construction of the mosque. So Gaddafi went back to his country, and then he sent very good engineers and contractors to come to Uganda and have a look at this beautiful mosque. And when the engineers came to Uganda, and the contractors, they carried out research and found out that the foundation of the mosque was almost very weak. You know, from 1972, the time of Idi Amin Dada, to 2001, those are 29 years. Yeah, without construction, the foundation of the mosque became very, very weak. And as you know, a good building is made up of a strong foundation. So Gaddafi ordered them to demolish everything, and then he started afresh from scratch. So this is the mosque that Gaddafi built for the Muslims. The construction of the mosque started from 2002 to 2006. So it only took 4 years to do each and everything that we see here. This mosque was opened to the public in 2007 and officially inaugurated by Gaddafi before he was assassinated in 2012. But he came back in 2008 to open this mosque officially to everyone, and everyone can pray from this mosque. So it's a new mosque, still new. It's around 15, maybe 16 years old. Yeah. So let's walk around as I tell you the elements of the mosque. So you're going to see that everything on this mosque was imported from different countries, different cultures. For example, take a look at the carpet. You see it? The carpet was imported from, can you guess it from which country? Not in Africa, not in Europe. It's a transcontinental country.
Turkey?
No? Yes, from Turkey.
Yay!
Thank you very much. The carpet was imported from Turkey, and then all the writings that you see on the right hand side and then on the left hand side, those are the names of Allah, the attributes of Allah. They are very new. From the first one to the last one, they are 99. So he chose to have 99 names and not 100, and I don't know why. Yeah. So all the writings that you see on the walls, the scripts in Arabic, those in front, and then those behind us, those are some of the verses from the Holy Book, the Quran. Just like the Bible, the Holy Book is a Quran. Sorry, a Holy Book. A Quran is a Holy Book for Muslims, just like a Bible for the Christians. Okay, and then let me talk about the chandeliers that you see, all the lights that you see in the mosque. They were all imported from which country? What do you think?
Libya.
In Africa, not Libya.
United States, China.
In Africa?
Oh, in Africa.
Yeah.
Egypt.
Thank you, from Egypt.
Why am I getting everything right?
Yes, from Egypt. Thank you very much. And then when you look at the ceiling, can you see all the details?
Yeah.
The beautiful arch on the ceiling. Those are the Moroccans, people from Morocco. They handcrafted everything that we see here. Everything was handcrafted by the Moroccans. And then all the glasses that you see on the mosque. And then there's something special about this mosque. All the glasses that you see, are they familiar to you? The stained glasses.
Yeah, they are more like those in church.
Thank you very much. Yeah, like those in churches. So I have a question that I'm forwarding. Why do you think we have those glasses, the church glasses, on a mosque? Any ideas why?
I don't know.
It's weird. It's like finding a Bible in a mosque or a Quran in a church. Yeah. So the reason why we have those glasses on the mosque, this is the national mosque. So we wanted to make this mosque international and to show that Islam in Uganda, we are lucky. We don't have conflicts between religions. We live together
In
and
harmony.
work together. Yeah. So we wanted to show unity, peace, tolerance, and hospitality, that everyone is welcome to the mosque. That's why we have those glasses on the mosque. Yeah. So if you come here, you're a non-Muslim, you are welcome to the mosque. We cannot chase you. You are part of this mosque. And that's why we have those glasses. They were all imported from Italy. And you all know that Italy is a Roman Catholic state. Yeah. Okay. And then let me talk about all the wood that you see on the mosque.
Maybe we can go closer.
Yeah. And the wood is called mahogany. Mahogany was imported from in Africa. From which country? Kenya.
Congo.
Kenya. Thank you, from Congo.
Hey.
Congo. And all the wood was imported from Congo. You all know that Congo is
Rich in.
Yeah, forests.
Yeah, they have forest and everything. So Gaddafi spent a lot of money in the construction of this mosque. Can you estimate how much do you think he spent?
In terms of billion, now we see being a Kenyan, I convert to Kenya too.
No, in dollars.
In dollars,
Yeah.
Is it above $100,000?
I'll
It's up
take
to you.
$1 million.
$1 million. Thank you. What do you think about
I think $10 million.
$1 million? What do you think?
I've never constructed a small thing.
Okay. So I also don't know how much he spent in the construction of this mosque. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he kept it a secret. There was no need of exposing.
Oh.
Yeah, he kept it a secret for himself. In Islam and Christianity, we have the same teachings. If you donate anything in the way of God, or if
left should not know.
shouldn't know. Yeah. And
So
that's
wait
why
a
he
minute.
kept it a secret.
So everything from the foundation
Yeah.
up to the roof,
Yeah.
one guy.
Yeah.
One guy. He paid
Not
for
like all
everything.
Muslims.
No, 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 no.
Nothing. He paid for everything that you see. Nothing was donated.
Guys, even though you see the dark side of Muammar Gaddafi being portrayed by the media,
Yeah.
but this is the bright side
That they don't show you.
that they don't show you.
He did very many good things for the Africans. Very many.
I know so many good things. I'll not talk about them here.
He built a palace of Torah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Palace of Torah.
Yeah.
Muammar Gaddafi.
Yes.
Magnificent palace.
Yeah, she's a royal queen, so she knows.
She's from the royal family, by the way.
I'm also from the Caracas family.
Oh, you are Mlangira.
I'm a Blangla.
Oh, nice.
I'm Kenyan.
He's a okay.
All right. So let me talk about. Let me see. So the main pray from here.
Yeah.
This is the part for the main, and then all the women from upstairs. And I'll tell you why we are separated. We don't pray together. You're a Muslim, so you can share with us what you know. Okay.
So what I know is not reduce temptation. When women pray together with men, there might be, those temptations. Men are men.
We are always covered. You see how they are covered. Where are you going to be tempted like this?
This is a very good discussion.
You can imagine you are bending in front of me.
No, the
Exactly.
like this.
What
Even if you men.
you have to go down. You have to go down. You understand? And I'm behind.
And I'm behind.
Now you can. You are going to interact.
And my eyes
what is it called?
X-ray.
Mind distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to think about having sex.
Yes.
Yet in a mosque, we are supposed to focus on prayers.
Exactly.
For example, the way we pray, the Muslims pray is totally different from how the Christians pray. You pray like this, you see? Like this. Really? Like this. So according to how we pray, the Islamic teachings say that we cannot pray together in a mosque. Because, for example, the women are standing in front, and then the men are standing behind.
But the
You happen
women
to be.
are behind.
No. Take an example. If we can pray together, the women are standing in front, and then the men are standing behind, so they happen to bend down like this. So instead of focusing on prayers, I'll be looking at you, or we call it nyash. That's how we call it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll be looking at your nyash and
Defining.
So literally, men walk around when their heads are on yash all the time.
Unfortunately,
I didn't mean that.
It's to avoid that distraction.
Distraction. Yeah.
Not that it's everyone who is going to get distracted,
Yeah.
but you are still going to get distracted.
Distracted from prayers. And from here, you are maybe after prayers, you can go outside, and then in Islam, we don't like adultery and fornication. So you can easily commit adultery and fornication. Yeah. It's a punishable sin in Islam. Yeah. So those are some of the reasons as why we don't pray together. So let's walk around the mosque. I'll show you the places around. I think it's going to be a very good exercise because we don't have a
there's no lift.
lift.
Guys, that is the time actually the tallest part in this country. And I am very
So if we start from here, we have to end up there. We start here, then it has
Maybe
to
here.
end up there. How many steps? 272 steps.
Wow.
Guys, wish my legs luck. That's why I've done squats for the whole year just for this. 272 steps.
So guys, they are going to
All
be
the squats
climbing
I've
the
done
highest
for the
viewpoint
whole
of Kampala, and
year,
that
there's
is
account here.
the Gaddafi National Mosque minaret.
No, because you see I'm young. The blood is still boiling.
So let's go.
All right. Strictly, no entry without permission.
Have the permission.
Yeah, we do. Papa, just a moment. It is dark in here.
So guys, we are on top of the minaret, and this was a very actually the most exercise I've done in my entire life, and I'm just hoping my legs won't ache for the next 3 or 5 days. But yeah, let's see you in the next video.